Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Aquarius. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. What does Aquarius need to know? So your oracle message, we have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Might be relevant for you this week. Let's see what we have for you as an Archangel Michael message. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. 2. We have number 10, don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So, you might need to hear that. And we have number 33, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared dream. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you for your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians, angel spirits, guides? Overarching energy first, as we always do. What does Aquarius need to hear? Thank you. So I've got 2 cards. The 7 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. We have a Tower, change. The 5 of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. 10 of Cups. We have the Fool, Aquarius. The 5 of Swords. And we have Strength. So Aquarius, the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands is implying here that you're standing your ground. And you might be wondering what's going to happen next. Again, we take stock, we evaluate how far we've come. We wonder, is it worth continuing, persevering on? Are we getting what we want? You know, these are the energies that we take stock and evaluate on, something that we've persevered towards, that we've stood our ground on. It might well be something is happening that you can evaluate something here. It could be an offer, could be your financial situation. This is what I see for you here. You might be offered something here, Aquarius, but with the don't settle for less energy, it might well be here that you're kind of considering, what do I do next? You know, this is what I see for you here. It feels to do with money areas. In the midst of this, whatever this Tower is, you're being told it's a blessing in disguise, even though things can sometimes be challenging here, Aquarius. It feels, you know, towers are always linked with divine energy, whether it's truth, revelation, an event that happens, someone's actions, the tearing down of the old. This feels something happening that could potentially be about relationships, long-term relationships, can be about family, or something that affects the harmony of your home, your family, your relationship in some way. So, I mean, towers can be in any life area. They can be to do with property. They can be to do with relationships. It can be health areas. It can be money areas, So towers can be any area of life. But this feels here that there's something financial that you're striving for here. Something that matters to you, and you're taking stock. Something might be presented to you in terms of money. But this is that scenario here. I'm not just it feels like you're no fool. I'm not going to be foolish in accepting less than I deserve. I mean, this is what I'm seeing here for you. With the Fool and the Five of Pentacles. This feels here, Aquarius, that you're dealing with a situation where you're going through some significant change or ending of some kind. But you're not going to accept less than you deserve as part of that. So it feels like you're no fool this week. Because the Strength card is when we come into our strength, we come into our power, we recognize our own power to face what we need to face and be truly honest with ourselves, and be resolute. In this scenario, with the Five of Swords and the Chariot, determined to get what you want. This is an energy of determined to win at all costs because it matters. So this is the scenario here that you're looking at something this week and it looks like there is something to evaluate in terms of money. But I feel that it might well be less than you feel you deserve. And this is having the strength to say, no, this is where I want to get to in terms of money. This is what I would consider a triumph, a victory, a success. And I'm not stopping until I get there. So I feel that this week you might be taking stock and evaluating. It feels like in money matters, something is offered to you, but it's maybe far short or well short of what you feel that you deserve, and a strong sense of you are no fool here. We're not just going to jump at something and say that's fine. This is where we are strong, and showing your strength here in this scenario here, that you're very clear where you want to get to, and this is likely not it. So you're crossing a bridge in the sense that you're not quite to the other side yet, because I think that there's more work to do. But this week, that situation may well likely appear to you where you're saying, listen, I deserve more than this. I am no fool. This is what I'm looking for. This is where I want to get to. And I'll do whatever it takes to get there. So that's the fundamental thing. It's a show of strength. It's a show of power this week. And it's a show of resoluteness that I'm absolutely determined to persevere on, because it matters to me. I also want to say that the pentacles can be to do with money areas, which I've spoken about, but we can also talk about things that matter to us as well. So it can be things like property or younger people that might matter, especially if it's to do with custody of some kind. So you understand, I mean, depending on which life area this applies to, it certainly feels as a strong link to home, family, relationships, something significant happening on that front, or something that's affecting your ideal. So it could be money matters as well, but it certainly feels here, Aquarius, that you're very clear where you want to get to, and you're not going to stop until you get to that. And I think that you're making that very clear this week. It's a show of strength. And the cards are saying that the position that you're in is a lot more powerful than you realize. You're in a stronger position than you realize here. Now, you're being told more information by Spirit as well. This is a blessing in disguise. So as you cross that bridge and get to the other side, and you will ultimately overcome something here, Aquarius, down the line, Spirit is telling you, you'll realize why everything happened the way it did, because, when you cross that bridge and get to the other side, you'll realize sometimes change happens for a reason, and we get to a place that might be even better than we had before, so these energies can apply. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Aquarius. So your message, we have turn your wounds into wisdom. You might need to hear that this week. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. What do we have for Aquarius? Spirit, animal, oracle message to finish off your reading. Tiger, fire. Now the tiger is a sign of personal power. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. I mean, the cat's appearing twice in your reading. Could also be the sign of a cat, or an actual cat might be important to you this week. Aquarius, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.